What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modine with OddsJam, and for this video, of course, I got some NBA player props for you guys. So yesterday, I had an absolutely awesome day. I went 4-0 for the first time since I officially started tracking everything. Was a total of $250 in profit. Hopefully, you guys tailed. If you did, we'd love to hear it in the comments. While you're there, we'd appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Helps me out a ton, helps you out a ton because we have a lot of great betting content on the OddsJam YouTube channel. Of course, every single NBA player prop that I bet is going to have positive expected value associated with it, and I get it from the OddsJam positive EV page. So if you are not a subscribed member of OddsJam, no problem. What I would recommend doing is just sign up for a free trial. You can get a 7-day free trial, and then you can play along with the website. You can kind of go through as I navigate it, watch me do it on the video, then go do it yourself. It's much easier to learn how to use the website as you're watching someone navigate it. So sign up for a 7-day free trial and start cashing, and then we can work on getting you signed up for the entire year. But of course, like I said, these player props all have positive expected value associated with them, pulled from the positive EV page. How it works is the OddsJam perfect line pulls the sharpest line in the world. This is from the sharpest bookmaker. This is what we deem to be the most accurate line in the world. Anywhere in which we're getting more favorable odds with the VIG removed is going to be a positive expected value play. Of course, not every single play on here is going to be worthy of betting. For player props, you need to dig a little bit more. Number one, you need to look at market width. Anything below 40 cents is good to go. Market width is essentially a way in which the OddsJam line to signify confidence in the line. So the lower the number, the better, which is why anything under 40 cents is good. 144 minus 107 equals 34. So this play would be within range. For two minuses, you just add the last two numbers together. 16 plus 16 equals 32. So this one would be in range as well. With that said, not every play that's positive EV and within market width is going to be worthy of betting. What I like to do is look into the line and see how other sportsbooks are pricing it. And if we're getting a true pricing discrepancy, then that is, to me, means it's a truly positive expected value bet. And that's one that I will be very confident in and that I'll like. One bet that I found, Giannis to go over 30.5 points. So number one, the OddsJam perfect line has it at minus 147. The other side of it is at plus 111, which makes it within market width. If we want to remove the VIG, we can do that from the OddsJam website. Just go to calculators, no VIG, fair odds. And all you need to do to calculate the no VIG fair odds is just enter in both sides of the OddsJam perfect line. So minus 147 plus 111 minus 147 plus 111 puts the true line of this bet at minus 125. The VIG, if you're unfamiliar, is essentially the juice sportsbooks price up the odds themselves. So they don't charge a transaction fee. Instead, they just juice up the odds so they can accept money on both sides and come out profitable. So as a sports bettor, what we need to do is remove the VIG, find out what the no VIG fair odds, the true line, is for a bet, and then anywhere in which you're getting more favorable odds than that is what's going to have positive expected value. So for this play, anything essentially minus 125 odds or below is going to be a positive EV play, and we are getting it minus 118 on FanDuel. So right off the bat, I know that it's at least positive expected value, and I know that it's within market width. So now what I want to do is look into how the other lines price it. So the OddsJam line at minus 147, the FanDuel line, which is the best odds, at minus 118. Every other book, which I would say half the other books, have this in the minus 130s, so kind of in between the two, which makes it okay with me in terms of a discrepancy. And for basketball reasons, I absolutely love this play. Giannis, there's really nothing you can do with him. As good as the Celtics defense is, Giannis is going to get his. And being in front of the home crowd with a chance to go up 3-1, I'm expecting Giannis to have a really good game. So I really, really like this bet. I mean, he had an awesome game 3, and I just expect that to continue. So now what I need to do is just add it to my bet tracker. Click the little plus button here. You see the add to bet tracker. I'm going to put 75 on this one. Of course, I'm still located in a state where mobile betting isn't legal, so I'm still going to track everything. I'm just unable to actually place them myself. Unfortunately, of course, yesterday went 4-0 because I couldn't actually place the bets. So if anything, I'm just doing you guys a favor. But Giannis over 30.5 points. I'm putting 75 on this one, theoretically. Minus 118 odds on FanDuel. Click save. Now it's added to my bet tracker. And the OddsJam bet tracker is a completely free tool to use. It's a really helpful tool. All you need to do is just go to bet tracker, click bets, and then the bets you see will be there. It tells you whether your bet is red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. The closing line is just the no big fair odds from the OddsJam perfect line. The goal obviously is to maximize the opportunities in which you are betting on green ones. Obviously, not every single bet is going to be green, but if you're able to beat the closing line more often than not, then you will be profitable. And then I also like it that it auto grades your bets for you. So any bet that you have on the bet tracker, it will automatically grade as won or lost. So you don't need to go in and manually do that yourself, which is very helpful. Okay, so Giannis over points is my first play. I found another play in the Bucks versus Celtics game that I absolutely love. It's going to be a McSlam for me, and it's this Al Horford over 8.5 rebounds. So I'm taking a little bit of liberties with market width because this one has 43 cents in market width. But Horford has been awesome for the Celtics so far. He's gone over this total in all 3 games against the Bucks. He's had double digits in all 3 games. Getting him to go over 8.5, I think, is a great play. The odds minus 120 are about the worst, minus 120, minus 125 that I'll accept for a player prop. And the market width is a little bit wider than I would like. But getting Horford over 8.5 rebounds, I think, is an awesome play. And if you compare it to all the other books, so minus 120, minus 169 is the OddsJam line. Every other book has it pretty squarely in the middle of this one. So it's not a discrepancy as in they're all close to the OddsJam line, but it's a discrepancy in terms of all being different than the BetMGM line that we are getting it at. So I absolutely love this one. I'm going to put pretty close to a McSlam. I'm going to put $90 on this one. Al Horford to go over 8.5 rebounds, minus 120 on BetMGM. Now, of course, I'm just adding this one to my bet tracker. So click save, good to go. All right, so now I got 2 plays in Bucks versus Celtics. The third play is going to be in the Warriors versus Grizzlies game. And we're looking at Steph Curry to go under 3.5 made 3-pointers. So I know this one is a little bit risky, fading Steph, but he's actually missed this total in the last 2 games. His shooting hasn't quite been as Steph Curry-like as normal. He hit it in game 1, missed it the next 2 games. Going back further to the Denver series, he hit it in 1 of the 5 games. So I think getting it at under 3.5 at plus 124 odds has a lot of value. The market width on this one is 33 cents. And if you look into the markets, you see plus 124 on FanDuel. Every other book has it pretty significantly below this amount. 2 of them have it at even money, close to the OddsJam line. Plus 110 for BetRivers, plus 115 for Caesars. Either way, pretty decently below the FanDuel line, which shows me that it's a discrepancy. And because I like it for basketball reasons and it hits all of the other categories that it needs to hit in order for me to place it, I like it. So I'm not going to put as much on this one because Steph Curry could hit 4 threes in a quarter and I could feel dumb for placing this one. But it's mathematically profitable. It makes sense from a value perspective. So I'm going to add it to my bet tracker, add it to my list of plays. I'm going to put 45 on this one. Steph Curry to go under 3.5 made 3-pointers. Click save, and we're good to go. And that's all I got for you. Those are going to be my 3 plays for today's NBA playoff betting slate. Giannis over 30.5 points, Horford over 8.5 rebounds, and Steph under 3.5 made 3-pointers. All added to this spreadsheet puts my projected profit margin at roughly $11. Yesterday I went 4-0. Again, up $250. Hope people tailed. Today, I'm hoping to not have that swing the opposite way, and I'm going to have a bad day. I'm hoping to keep the hot streak going, but we'll see. So if you're tailing these bets, I would love to hear it. Hit me up at my Twitter handle. You see it here on the screen, Modi_Matt. Would also appreciate it if you could let me know in the comments of the video. Let me know your feedback, whether it's positive or negative. I don't mind negative feedback. Helps me for the future. Of course, if you could like the video and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Then lastly, sign up for a 7-day free trial. Go on the OddsJam website, play around with it. If you have any questions, you can book a meeting with myself and I can give you a demo of the product, answer any questions you have. So go to oddsjam.com and just start playing around with everything. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.